Hello StarCraft fans! This is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between puCK and Elazer on King Sejong Station, the latter edition. In the top left side of the map we have the blue Protoss player, it is puCK. And in the bottom right, the red Zerg player, it is Elazer. So PvZ for you guys here on King Sejong Station from IEM Shanghai 2016. And let's go ahead and see how this turns out. Protoss has been having a bit of bad luck on the channel recently. Let's see if puCK can turn that around. puCK is an American StarCraft 2 player, and Elazer is from Poland, so we have a Europe versus the United States match here today. And let's go ahead and see who comes out on top. Gateway first on the low ground, planning to wall off here, and there goes the assimilator. And as soon as this finishes, I assume we'll see the cybernetics core. Looks like Elazer is saving up really quick for that hatch first and just bypasses this entirely and comes down to take this base, recognizing that puCK was trying to block it, and bam, he wins that mind game for sure, getting his hatch down when he wants to, more or less. Yes, he doesn't have this one yet, but he can take that as a third base. It's really not a huge problem. Yeah, that's farther away to defend, but once you have speedlings, it's not really a big deal to try to defend that, especially if you have a queen there. Maybe throw up a spine crawler just to be safe. And really no reason to worry about taking this as your natural if you need to. Spawning pool there, extractor here, and are they, actually pulling some workers off to try to kill that cake carrying probe. Couldn't quite do it, but did knock it down to orange health. puCK decides it's better safe than sorry. There goes the cybernetics core, the 1-gate expand. This is the expand section of that. And yeah, both players not doing anything really too untoward at this point. What gets interesting is after the spawning pool for Zerg and after the cybernetics core for our friend puCK. Is it going to be a robotics facility? Is it going to be a Stargate? Stargate openings are pretty potent against Zerg. The spawning pool here, again, could indicate just more and more drones, more and more speedlings. Definitely getting a queen there. Has enough gas for metabolic boost in about a second here. Bam, and immediately going for metabolic boost. Wow. Great timing there by Elazer. Overlord comes right on in, sees what's going on, recognizes the chrono boost and the timing, says it's probably an adept. It could be a stalker, but likely going to be an adept. Going to try to come out and kill some things. Again, the best way to deal with early adepts, in my opinion, as Zerg is just speedlings. Just surround it. Surround the adept and kill it, especially if you have a queen, lending additional DPS. It's just roaches are a little bit too slow. They don't do enough damage, it seems like, to adepts. Adepts don't really do any damage to them either, but it's hard to kill the adepts when they're wailing on your drones. It's better just to get them out in the open, get us around with some speedlings, and call it good. So heading on out, I think that Overlord saw what was going on. And it's a stalker next for puCK. I think the Overlord might stop right here, which is not visible to puCK. Ah, see that? Overlord gone. Very sneaky placement there by Elazer. Adept trying to come on in. Another Overlord scout. This Overlord scouting is kind of insane, actually. So gonna go ahead and try to kill one. Oh, can't even kill one Zergling. This queen chasing after the adept. Nya, getting a couple shots off, getting a drone kill. Hey, nice job, adept. Well done. Taking a lot of hits here from the queen, though. Almost taking some hull damage. 1 point of hull damage. I think that puCK can live with that. Killing a drone is a nice little pickup. He decided to head back home, basically. He's gonna try to poke around and sneak on in. If it's a good situation, he'll let this finish. Nope. Didn't like what he saw. Saw those speedlings running around. That speed is completed. Third base now on the way here at the natural base for Elazer. Overlord scouting in is not going to see anything. Actually might catch a glimpse of that Twilight Council. You got this thing. You got it, Overlord. No, I don't think he was going to see it anyway. It was a bad path. Bad path. Double gateway. Resonating glaives on the way. We're going to see a lot of adepts out of puCK here today. Stalker wants to get himself another kill. Get back. Oh, can't even hide up there because the Mothership Core spotting the high ground now. Oh boy. Alright. Overlord might actually die here. It's going to be very close indeed. Couple more shots. One more shot. Ah, a supply block to Elazer too. Nicely done by puCK so far. So puCK has killed a drone and a couple Overlords. That's 250 resources lost versus nothing for the Protoss player. Here come the Lings trying to zoom their way on up here. I don't think that's enough Lings to actually deal with 4 adepts. It's just a handful here. What is that? 6? Yeah, 6 versus 4. Usually 6 is more than 4, but not when it's Lings versus Adepts. Wham! Woo! Is that 3 dead Lord Zerglings? It was at least 2 dead Zerglings immediately. Not a good look at all. Spore Crawler here for Elazer. I say, when in doubt, get a Spore Crawler. You never know if DTs are going to show up, or Oracles, or Phoenix, and just having defense is very nice indeed. There's the robotics facility out of puCK. The lair just about complete here for Elazer. Worker count is 41 to 44. In favor of Elazer. That actually kind of rhymed a little bit. Lings want to get some scouting information off, but that Soccer is holding the line. Sentries here too, making sure that is not going to happen. Adepts trying to do this thing, and more Lings in production. I'm not sure if they're actually enough. These drones might just want to run for their lives right now. Run! Run for your lives! Now they are. Now they are running after a couple of them die. The Lings, see what I mean here is the surround with the Lings, with the Queen supporting, is actually not a bad position to be in, but if you can't get that combination... no, does not finish. Decides not really worth it to finish in there. The Adepts would likely die. Take some drones with them, but rather have the Adepts later on, is what puCK decided here. Hydralisk Den coming up for Elazer with first Immortal, being warped in by puCK. It is a warp in out of the robotics facility, right? Yeah, that definitely looks to be like a warp in. And where are we at here? Just getting extractors. Extractors are fun. Extractor there. No. Extractors here. Yes. Surprisingly, hasn't taken the second one in the main base. That's very odd. Very odd indeed. Pincer attack here from Elazer. Going to try to knock these down while doing some harassment at the third base. Could get some stuff done here, actually. And Photon Overcharge is available. Where's the Mothership Core? Not really involved right now. The Adepts were enough to shoo the Zerglings off. Lings will take forever to kill this debris as they do not have +1 attack. +1 attack is on the way, but again, it's a 114-second upgrade. Gonna take a while there. And a Lurker Den for Elazer. Lings decide to get out of there before they all die. Ah, Lings just trying to pick off probes a little bit. Some probes did get inside here. Now they're stuck thanks to the nice Adept warp-in. The 16-second warp-in, though. As that pylon is not touching a gateway. That's surprising. It's not touching a gateway, huh? Fourth base on the way for Elazer, spreading some creep via them creep tumors. 109 to 98 total supply, 58 to 69 workers. Elazer looking good. Really has kept most of the pressure on puCK. I mean, puCK's killed how many drones? 3, and 3 killed by Elazer as well. 27 units killed by puCK, and I'm sure most of those are Overlords and Lings, which I think Elazer is okay with losing. Trying to come in here again, but seeing those 3 Adepts that have not left yet. They have not left. They've not chosen to abandon their post the 3 other times you've come on up here. Creep spread continuing for Elazer. Looking pretty good with that. I like to see that one there. Here's the army for puCK. So he's got a couple Immortals, bunch of Stalkers, no upgrades, +1 attack is on the way, but not quite there yet. Ling scouts out the timing perfectly for Elazer. So in production, 18 Lings on the way. I like Lings versus this composition. The force fields could cause a problem if they are very good for puCK, but I don't know. 4 Lurkers and a bunch of Lings with +1 attack. That should be done by the time this army shows up. So I like Elazer's choice of defense here. We'll see if it works out for him. More creep spread continuing. I'm not sure that puCK's going to be able to shut that down in time. He's kind of sitting over here waiting for additional warp-in of units, and that creep's definitely going to finish. The Lurkers need to find somewhere to burrow as an Overlord gets sniped out of the air. +1 attack has finished. Hydra Lurker Ling for Elazer. What are the Lurkers going to burrow? Right on there. puCK says, no thank you, I will choose not to engage. This is something... Yep, there we go. Recognizing the Lurkers are there. This is something people have said. How do you deal with Lurkers? Their range is so far. It's 9. They do so much damage. Just don't engage. Move around them. Go ahead and let them sit here if they want. Kill them when they unburrow to come chase you. Bam. Nicely done there by puCK. Getting rid of one of those Lurkers, losing a Stalker in exchange. That's fine. Bunch of Lings here, though. Attacking this direction, this direction. The warp-in of Adepts is not going to be enough, I don't think, especially with that +1 attack. Lings are inside the main base now. Gonna go after them probes. Not looking good at all. The Adepts are trying to save the lives of these probes. Doing fairly well at it. Actually, surprisingly well. Trying to knock down more and more of these probes. That probe kill count is getting pretty darn fantastic. puCK cannot move up this ramp. There are Lurkers here. puCK needs to do some equivalent damage or he's in a lot of trouble. It is 69 to 56 total Harvesters. Photon Overcharge does finally clean those things up. Another attack of Lings heading on up here. puCK just sitting at the bottom of this ramp. Lurker spines tearing into everything. And yes, the Immortals can deal with Lurkers if there are a bunch of them, but only 2. I'm not sure if it's enough. Elazer doesn't really want to commit either. These Lings come in and Adepts just absolutely handle them without too much issue whatsoever. And here come the Lurkers trying to sneak up here. Where are they going to go? I don't know. I guess burrowing right there is probably what they're into. And burrowing over here is what these 2 are into. And Ling's getting right on top of this stuff. The Hydra is getting some shots on there too. Focusing the Lurkers down. 2 Lurkers die immediately. Nice force fields by puCK. Along that left side, just absolutely fantastic. The Immortal has 5 kills to its name. Hydra gets stuck on the wrong side of the force fields. Comes over this way. Elazer says, if you don't want to engage me, I'll knock down these rocks and attack for you. Oh boy, look out for them spines. Watch out for the spines. Lurker 1 dies, a Lurker 2 dies, and Lurker 3 is dead. Hydra is trying to do what they can without their Lurker friends, but coming with a pincer move is Elazer. The Immortal is going to die with a total... Oh, crud. What was that? Like 10 kills? It was a good number of kills, I will say. Stalkers, can they blink back inside? They do. They blink back inside to save their own lives. It's 158 to 103 total supply. Lurkers spining down those pylons. Photon overcharge, not really a thing. Disruptors are here. Purification Nova taking out one Lurker, causing it to be launched right into the air. 28 Lings on the way for Elazer. Going to supplement this army with those Zerglings. +1 missile attack has been completed as well. Lurker just spanning onto everything. Great Disruptor hit, though. Fantastic play by puCK. Wow, that was a big one. But there are Lings and Hydras right at the front door of the Protoss player. He's forced to retreat all of his birthday cake carrying probes. Hydra's trying to do stuff, and that's a pretty good hit on that Disruptor. One of those has a lot of kills. 7 kills, couple kills there too. Hydraless corpses are flying everywhere. But this Nexus is definitely going to fall, which is a big problem. puCK does not want to lose a base at this point in the game. 144 to 106 total supply. Doesn't want to lose these robotics facilities either. Are they being focused down? Not necessarily. Not really, kind of. I mean, another Disruptor is going to pop out. Nova doesn't hit much of anything right there. Lings being sent after Disruptors. Can they get that one? No. No, they cannot get there. Lings up here with hold position, finally getting cleaned out by some Adepts. Another Disruptor dies, but weakens one of the Lurkers there, sitting on the ramp. Lurkers just split very, very well. Trying to kill pylons, trying to kill stuff. Hydra's getting rid of that robotics bay. No more Disruptors available. Coming right on in to get rid of the Lurkers all end up dead there. Hydras and drones here. What's Elazer attacking with drones for? I don't know. Great hit on that Disruptor, though. 12 kills on the Disruptor. Another base over here for puCK. So Elazer does a lot of damage there. It is, but it is 15,000 resources lost for Elazer. 13,000 lost for puCK. So surprisingly, I don't know. I mean, I feel like Elazer did a big old whopping hit right here. He has ended up killing 17 workers. It is 53 to 71 total harvesters. We'll have to see exactly how he decides to come back from this. If he's able to do it. He's making 2 more robotics facilities. I guess he lost these ones. So replacing his robotics facilities that he had killed earlier. Refuses to tap out. He's going to go ahead and fight this and try to get a win for the Protoss army. Adepts running around checking for bases. Elazer has a bunch right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total bases compared to 3 for the Protoss army. But, you know, we've seen Protoss comebacks, especially on this map. And especially against Zerg. So we'll have to see if Elazer can hold on here or if puCK can make some crazy type comeback here. Again, Adepts do pretty well against Hydras, but not when they are outnumbered this badly. Another attack over here with Lings. Oh, no, it's Lurkers on the high ground that are causing problems. Meanwhile, Hydra's inside the main base for puCK. Where is his army? Is he going to base trade this thing? He's trying. He's trying to base trade this thing. His army seems a little bit split. The Lurker, can it survive? No, an Adept takes out a Lurker. You don't see that every day, but this main base is absolutely falling. Photon overcharge does come up. Not really hitting much of anything at this point. The cannon does manage to take down a Hydra. Moving for it here is puCK. Purification Nova getting, woo! 9 drone kills there. I feel like that's what that was. Another Nova comes in, kills a couple Hydras. 113 to 129 total supply, but the Protoss army is falling back now. Just Adepts, just a couple Stalkers, and some Disruptors here too. The Disruptors are being caught out of position. Can the Adepts hold them off long enough? Purification Nova does catch and hit. Nice hit there. 29 kills on that Disruptor, but that's it. A GG from puCK. puCK is defeated and Elazer is victorious. Zerg takes the win today on King Sejong Station. And that is it for puCK. So well done by Elazer. I love the pressure he put on. The attack up here was absolutely gorgeous. The Ling run-bys to attack up in this direction really kept puCK from mounting any serious assault. puCK did try here a couple times and here a couple times, but I mean, I don't think his army really ever made it down this far or even this far throughout the rest of the game after that first initial Adept assault. So well done indeed. Well done indeed by our friend Elazer today, and that's it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, both at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.